Hi there Poke fans, I'm your humblest closet fan and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. Welcome to the last episode of this series, and I see I've already screwed up the bloody alignment of this video over here. Hopefully it fixes itself before too long. So here we go. This is the last battle of this game, I think. Look at that crowd. Some of them are cheering for me, some of them are cheering for Leon. Now I couldn't find that slab attack or whatever it is. Basically what it is a ground type hyper beam. I couldn't find that attack. I'm sure I can find it after this, but after this battle it is completely useless to me. I wanted to find it before this battle, and that was the specific attack I wanted the Eternatus to have in order to defeat Leon and his Gigantamax Charizard. As it is, we'll just have to see what happens. I do have some options to fight that specific Charizard. I have a water type and I have at least 2 rock or ground type attacks available. Drapin is first to face this Honedge. A dark type versus a ghost type was quite a decent idea, but Honedge is also a steel type and he uses King's Shield to start off with, which is bad for me. How much damage does that do? So that just protected him and it made my attack or whatever fall. Bloody stupid thing. Okay, that took about less than half, but more than a third. I don't know what that would be. Okay, he goes for a flash cannon, which does quite a lot of damage, more than half. It does 100 damage to me, to be precise. Now I should take him out because he was in attack mode and his defense wasn't as high. Okay, that takes care of Honedge. Maybe I should have started with Salazzle, but I didn't. Is he sending out a dragon type for me to send out Weezing, or is he sending out a fighting type? I'm going by these writing so quickly I couldn't read, but as you see, he sent out a dragon type. Played rough or to do quite well against this Axorus. He goes for Earthquake first. That takes out a lot of my damage, of my HP. More than half. More than 100 actually. And I don't even take out the Axorus. And my leftovers is not going to help me this time if he goes for Earthquake again. Now he goes for Iron Tail. But Iron Tail is enough to take me out. Damn. The Salazzle, I think you're up. You're the only one that has a dragon type attack available. It's a pity that my specific Weezing didn't have Levitate, but instead he has Clear Smog or something. But I do manage to take out this Axorus. Is he on a higher level than I am, or am I at a higher level than he is? He's at a 3 level advantage over me. So this is kind of the first time I'm actually having to fight for real. So I have to go through these level advantages. I forgot that Iron Tail did super damage because steel type attacks are super effective against fairy types. So I never had a chance to survive that attack in the first place. But this time, Seismitoad is at a significant disadvantage, and Leaf Storm will take him out in a single attack if it hits. As you see, the bloody thing didn't hit. I wonder if the game is programmed like that to give me a disadvantage if I go for a super effective move in this final battle. At least this time it hit. But my one Pokemon with a ground type attack is now half through his damage potential, so I'm at a bit of a disadvantage over here. And now I have to use Toxapex because he's sending out Cinderace, which means Toxapex might not be in a well enough equipped position to deal with Charizard. I may even have to revive a couple of Pokemon, making this a 7-on-6 battle. Okay, he goes for Acrobatics, which is a flying type attack. What does Liquidation do? Okay, Liquidation takes him out in a single attack. And Toxapex didn't do all that much, or receive all that much damage. He received about a quarter, or a little bit less than a third. Dragapult is next. Now this is the place where I wish I had my Weezing still. I'm going to go for a Grunt type attack, I think. I'm trying to save up some Pokemon so that they might be able to deal with this Charizard. Does this Dragapult have Levitate? If it does, I'm kind of screwed. He goes for a Thunderbolt. That's a significantly well executed attack. Crunch, because he's a ghost type as well. I should have thought about that. Okay, next is Exozir, but his Thunderbolt takes me out. I was suspecting that it might, but there was also always the chance that it might not take me out, or that it might faint. I might miss. Okay, so Lazo, I hope you outspeed this Dragapult, because this Dragapult is bloody fast. Who attacks first? I attack first. So Lazo, you have two now. Granted, they are both just finishing moves, but still. And so Lazo goes to level 61. And now he's about to send out Charizard. Okay, I'll start with Eternatus, even though Eternatus doesn't have the appropriate attack. Meaning that specific beam attack, that ground type beam attack. I can't ever remember the bloody thing's name. Maybe I'll put it on in post-production. 65. Oh, he's much higher than any of my Pokemon. But I have pressure, so that might help me in the long run. Maybe I should have started with used Eternatus against the Dragapult, and I could have used the Shadow Ball. That's an opportunity that has been missed. And of course, Leon goes for the Mega Evolution. That's not Mega Evolution, the Gigantamax. Where is my head at today? Is it because this is the last battle? At least the video corrected itself. That does about the 5th damage. Do I get the poison at least? He goes for Max Airstream, which does significantly more than a third, but slightly less than half, or maybe just at about half. Well, I may as well go for this attack since I'm not likely to survive this attack very much. He goes for a Max Rockfall. At least that doesn't do all that much damage, considering what the previous attack did. But it does bring up the sandstorm. And the main objective of this battle over here, even though my legendary might not survive this battle, is to stall out the Gigantamax turns. And I'm likely to defeat this Charizard once it sends out my Eternatus, because of the fact that Charizard is almost defeated already. Like, what does Charizard do now? He does another Max Rock Fall. And that does eventually take out my Eternatus. Didn't expect much more. This time, Toxapex or even Venusaur can take it out in a single attack. I'm going to go with Toxapex. I think it is well equipped to at least survive one attack, even though it is on 89 HP. But if it gets Charizard's Gigantamax turn ends over there, so I'm much more likely to survive any of the attacks Charizard fires at me. He goes for a Fire Blast, which I do survive and I don't get the burn, even though that did quite a lot of damage. And Charizard goes down. So tell me what you guys thought of that battle plan over there. Was it worth doing it the way I did it, or was there a better way to do it, considering the team I had? And we have defeated the champion. Now I can't even remember the bad guy's name. Leon, that's the bad guy's name. Okay, so what is this all about? Am I going to be put into the Hall of Fame? I hope this game still has a Hall of Fame. But we have defeated this game with a full poison type, including one poison legendary. And if Eternatus didn't exist, it would have by necessity had to have been one of two of the others, which transform into a poison type through items. And luckily for us, there are two others that can be used. Although if I had to use an older game, there was only one that could have been used. And we are about to discuss that in a moment. Let's just have a look at the final graphics over here before that starts. And enjoy ourselves. Oh, we're back in our room. What the hell? Why weren't we put into the Hall of Fame? Where the hell is the Hall of Fame? Come on. Okay, I got the Master Ball. What now? If this game doesn't have a Hall of Fame, I'm not going to be very happy about it. Lady, are you aware of the fact that I do own the Eternatus? Although she should be aware of that fact because the game forces me to catch it. Okay, what's that got to do with me? Come on, where the hell is the bloody Hall of Fame? I think I should fly to wherever I want to be. But I'm walking. And as you can see, the game is lagging a bit, but that's why I'm running so slow. Where do I want to be? I hope I'm going to wherever the Hall of Fame is going to be. Meetup spot. What the hell is a meetup spot? Ah, there's a Pokeball over there. What does that mean? Does that mean that that's the place I have to be? Ah, there's another Pokeball over there. Maybe that is the location of the gyms. We are not going to play too much of the after game. I'm just looking for a way to get into the Hall of Fame, and if I can't accomplish that, then we're just going to have some after match discussions. There's an item over there. Oh, I understand. What I'm doing is I'm trying to see if I can find that beam attack, that ground type beam attack. I can't even pass that. Okay, let's see where this goes. I hope I can edit out that cell phone ding over there. Why is it lagging so much over here? What the hell is drawing so much graphics that it lags? It looks like I'm not going to be able to get into the Hall of Fame. If there is a way to get into the Hall of Fame in this game, please leave a comment in the comment section below. This ought to go somewhere, I think. Have I ever gone down these stairs over here? I think I have. This guy is supposed to teach me that specific beam attack. Okay, that's a steel beam. That's not the attack I'm looking for actually. But yeah, that is not the attack I'm looking for. Funny how I can ride up stairs like that. Okay, so this is now the end of the game for me, and now all of that happens. As you can see, this is the only starters you can have if you're trying to specialize in poison type Pokemon. You can probably start with something else and catch yourself with poison type, but if you're going according to what you can, your first Pokemon is going to be, and it must be a poison type. This is the only line that you have available to you. Now if you're going to do legendary Pokemon, poison Pokemon, these are all the legendaries that are also available to you. I can't remember all of their names, but I've attached the items to the two I was referring to earlier, and you will notice that I have two new ones here on the right hand side. Don't remember what their names are, but they are in the new game, and these are all the best legendary poison type Pokemon that you may have in your team if you're specializing in legendaries and poison types. I don't know how often I've ever had a full team of legendaries. I think only in the fire, water, and I don't even think the grass type had a full team of legendaries, although it should have now. Feel free to look at those series over there, my first couple of series, to establish if I ever had a full team of legendaries at the end of the game, as a recommendation. Now, this is, in my opinion, is the actual best team that you can have. And you will notice that I have a new flying type down there. I've switched this flying type Pokemon out for what's his name? For Crobat. I switched out Pheasant Deputy for Crobat. And you can see also I have a steel type poison type over here and a rock type poison type. And I've always believed that that Tentacruel was the best water type and poison type that you can have. It has the most bulk of all of those combinations so far. So what do you guys think of my actual best Pokemon team? I'll give you a moment to look at them for a bit longer. Technically I should have spent this time naming each and every one of them, but I hardly know the bottom three. I only know Venusaur, Tentacruel and Drapion. I now know Pheasant Deputy as well, but that is just because I looked it up quickly. Since I'm doing that, let's just look at the other three as well. The other two, I mean. So you have Glamora and Revaroom. Anyway, thank you for following this series with me. All of you who religiously followed it, even though I had some videos that had 0 views even up to now. But please consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like, sharing it with your friends, and watching all of my series as we go on. And even as well, I leave you now with the end of this series, and start watching the previous series that I did too. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.